Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the week of July 15th, 2019. What would they say if I reading? Okay, so as per usual, I'm going to start out with the first Lenormand deck in order to get a big picture view of the energies that will be available to whichever Virgo I am reading for during this general reading during the week of July 15th, 2019. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless this Virgo with clearly defined messages regarding the reaching out with and to another during the week of July 15th, 2019. All right, so we have a Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, who has the cross energies of burden. That's been very common lately. Feeling burdened because of the previous chapters, previous experiences, circumstance, situations, or connections. And Spirit is offering this Virgo the book, saying that now is the time to learn from the previous chapters of your life and to now create the next chapter, or at least an outline of what your goals and intentions are going to be on and through the year of 2019. Okay, we have someone who may be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and whom by which may be thinking about the energies of the snake. Energies whereby someone here, or the combination of two people, is bringing in energies of lies and deceit. Somebody may also be thinking that someone's not being honest when it comes to money or finances. Well, we've got a Virgo here who's shining like the sun, feeling really good when it comes to their success, their business, their life, their stability. But when it comes to their passionate energies, they are going through a very spiritual transformation. They're learning a lot about themselves. They're rising to a higher spiritual level and can now create much more in their life at this time during the week of July 15th, 2019. So this Virgo is starting to think, should I meet up, connect, communicate, negotiate with another about security and stability with the anchor? Should I open my heart and make a wish come true? Well, Spirit is saying, what is it that you are hoping, wishing, and praying for at this time? It could be a more successfully abundant, secure, and stable situation, and or an opportunity to open your heart. Okay, whatever you are wishing for, Spirit is trying to make your wishes come true at this time. So if the snake represents fear in connection with someone, give yourself an opportunity to obtain the clarity that you need, the wisdom to free yourself from some form of anxiety through a person, place, circumstance, or situation. Now, in the center of the first Lenormand deck, representing the middle of the week of July 15th, 2019, this Virgo is waiting, or somebody is waiting on the Virgo, however that applies. I feel like more the Virgo is waiting because they have the maze energies of which way do I go? Am I making a mistake? I want to text, talk, tweet, but I need more clarity. I'm lost in the energy of illusion and confusion. And part of me wants to use the dice energy to roll the dice and take a risk to make a wish come true. Is this person a soulmate or are they not? We have a passionate feminine energy here. But she's looking, or he's looking, at the fox representing sly and cunning behavior. So I feel like there's two people here who are looking at each other and they are unsure. So that's what the burden is there's not enough clarity here. The advice is to sweep away from trying to control something, by trying to overthink something, by trying to understand something, because the clock just showed up and that represents divine timing. If you can trust that Spirit is listening to your prayers, they will help to guide you into the highest, best path by bringing you the wisdom you need regarding your long-term future, Virgo. So when it comes to the snake, whether it's fear, whether it's energies of lies and deceit, you do have the compass energy here helping to guide you into the path of your highest, best good. So Spirit, when the compass shows up, is saying we want to give you signs and synchronicities regarding a situation involving money and or a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or someone who has water in their chart. So here's that wish: to rise above, to open your heart, to meet up, to negotiate, and to connect with maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or to meet up, negotiate, and connect with someone regarding finances, money, etc. So in the 5-card spread, in the center of the 5-card spread with this first Lenormand deck, during the whole week, we've got the energies of the card in the center, which is the bridge. So this Virgo is saying, should I bridge my path, my life path journey into a new direction? This Virgo is thinking about someone in a group of people, communicating with someone via community, society, social media, the internet. They may be wanting to give kind words, messages, flowers, and gifts. You, Virgo. Or are you wanting them to come towards you? I think there's indecision there. And by the end of the week, going into the weekend, this Virgo is going to be thinking about communication or paperwork, but they're still not going to have the clear. They like the communication, but there's still confusion. So this Virgo needs to be clear about what is it that you're wishing for? What is it that you want? What is it you want to do? What is it you want to say, right? So I'm bringing in the second Lenormand deck, and on the bottom of that deck, we have the tree representing a spiritual transformation, looking back at where you've been regarding family and children and or a playful connection, and how you're going to move forward into a new direction, a new path, new ideas, goals, and intentions. Some Virgos are going to want to, during this week, sweep away from a situation regarding home, family, business. It's like this Virgo knows that someone's at a distance, bored and discontent, and maybe a bit mischievous. Or maybe that is the energy that Virgo and another are reflecting within each other. So Spirit's giving you the book energies, Virgo, to research what it is you want to know. How do I research? Well, I open up and I ask the questions so that I can obtain the answers, so that I can make a decision one way or another. So we do have the clover energies of luck, of a karmic path, of something that felt very karmic. So this Virgo, I feel, is trying to get to the truth of, is this the direction I'm supposed to go in? Is this a lucky connection? Is this the right decision? And then we have the coffin saying, if you want to move into a new direction, yes, you're going to have to leave behind a path that no longer serves you. How do you feel? What do you want to say before you actually say it? Now, in the second half of the week of July 15th, 2019, this Virgo may be texting, talking, tweeting with another person so that they can get more clarity, because they're there with the clouds trying to figure something out. And Spirit's saying with the key, Virgo, you have the key to success when it comes to coming into commitment, partnership, or contract with another. But something's got to come to an end, and I think Virgo is thinking about this to the snake energies of lies and deceit, manipulation, fear. I do see security and stability and money and all that in your future that you may discover by the weekend, or we have someone finding or wanting to discuss security and stability with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. What do I do about my business? I need to get beyond these obstacles. I need to travel or move towards another so I can free myself from the energies of stress and get to the truth of what it is I want to know, okay? Pardon me. Okay, so we have shining like the sun, wanting to open your heart. Something's tugging at your heartstrings. It feels very karmic, very lucky. Maybe it came to an end with someone who was bored and discontent. Should I sweep away from wanting to know more, or should I ask the questions? But I feel like this Virgo is indecisive in their own mind, in their own journey. So in the first few days of the week of July 15th, 2019, we have a Virgo who's thinking of a group of people, who is contemplating whether or not they want to devote themselves to a new path, a new journey with the path energy here, or not. Am I going towards kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations, and or a reason to celebrate? Should I devote myself to heading into new directions at this time? I want to communicate kind words and messages. So by midweek, we have a Virgo who may be thinking about giving birth to a new direction with the bridge here, wanting to travel and or move forward. But the stork is looking backwards. Which path, which direction is going to make me the happiest? So by the end of the week, going into the weekend, we have a Virgo who is feeling very burdened with the cross energies, and they're thinking about communication. So either you are actually manifesting this communication because it just went from the thoughts position in the other Lenormand deck to boom right into the foundation and then confusion. Feeling burdened, wanting to communicate, actually maybe communicating or receiving communication, and then ending up a bit confused again. So are you going to take this step? Is that what you want? I feel like an important message for this Virgo, whoever's energies these are during this general reading, and thank you to those of you who let me know that these are indeed your energies and or your messages. That helps me a lot. I'm bringing in the Osho Zen Tarot for clarification, and I'm doing a circle spread. So in the first few days of the week of July 15th, 2019, we have the Two of Wands energies, having the courage to check out new, different, and other possibilities. In the thoughts of this person. Okay, sorry. They're saying this is the person that Virgo is saying. What would they say if I? Okay, they're going to have the courage to look at different opportunities. They may be deciding, Virgo, between you and another in their thoughts. They may be thinking, as you reach out to them, about bringing a completion to their current journey if you send kind words, messages, and etc. They are very receptive in the relationship sector, especially if they have water in their chart with the Queen of Cups energies, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. They have the Magician energies at this time to create, as they sit in their own existence of their own journey, new possibilities, new directions when it comes to creativity, finances, career, or passion. So that's what they're thinking about. In their actions position, they are taking action to step into the path of success. They're receiving attention and recognition, if not from you in general. Emotionally, by the end of the weekend, they are kind of postponing things because they are manifesting some form of success in their life, or they want a situation to become successful. So in their subconscious position, whoever you're thinking of, whichever Virgo this person is really putting a lot of energy into a hobby, gift, talent, skill, financial situation, or career, and they are experiencing growth. They are receiving and are wide open in and with their heart to the manifestation of their connection with others that brings them success. So there are a lot of people who are acknowledging this person that you are hoping to communicate with, Virgo. So day to day, you've got the Page of Cups energy. So understand that every little kind word, message, and thought will go into the mind of this person. And they can manifest whichever path they choose, but they are going to pay attention to whether or not there is a lot of devotion here to them. So in the inner strength position, with Beyond Illusion, Spirit is helping for this person to make the right decision. And of course, they're looking at all their possibilities, or maybe at two different possibilities. Maybe they're also thinking of fire sign Sagittarius or Leo, and they're trying to take action to create the highest, best success in their life at this time. So, don't make this communication into too big of a thing. I would communicate and let someone know how much you care about them, even if it's as a friend. They see that maybe you, Virgo, are still dealing with someone who is maybe an older air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. They know what they had been projecting a situation to be like. They know that with time they can make their wishes come true. but they're starting to feel guilty. They're starting to compare their current circumstances with a Virgo who they feel is very closed off. So they're waiting on communication. They would love that communication. It would make them feel very serene and content. They are in a good space right now with the Nine of Pentacles. Financially independent, secure, stable, and working hard. And that is trumping the energies of inner conflict, as they used to be clinging to the past. They used to be clinging to some form of fantasy. They're willing to come together and celebrate, but they're starting to see the truth to their own self-destruction. They're exhausted and they are healing. By the weekend, the energy they are putting into the manifestation of something creatively, financially, career-wise, they have the Empress. This is a very caring, loving, giving, spiritual person who is being blessed with the major arcana, the Empress energy, to give birth to success in their lives. They used to want to hop, skip, and jump off that cliff, but they've thought things through, and they're tired of sitting up at night thinking about things over and over again. So they're going with the flow, and they're waiting for signs and synchronicities. They're able to sit in the nothingness and work on their own path and make their own wishes come true. They don't want to deal with conflict. So they're meditating, they're waiting. They probably like a nice word of communication from you, Virgo. What would it hurt, right? All right, so pardon me. I'm going to close this reading with one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Closing message to represent for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, the week of July 15th, 2019. Okay, so the word wants to be written. What have you learned? Now would be a good time, Virgos, to keep a journal of how far you have come, what you've achieved, who you are now, where it is you want to go next, how you can take your lessons and maybe write something or share something with others who are going through what you had to experience in the past. Because number 42 there, 4 plus 2 is 6, it is now time for you to recognize and to achieve greater success in your life than you have maybe been experiencing for some time. Pardon me. So behind that is the spirals of manifestation. Again, shift your perspective into your success. And when it comes to another person, what kind of successful situation would you like to manifest or not? So, pardon me, this camera doesn't have a pause button, so I have been talking quite a bit lately. This card means forgive and release those who may have brought shame into your life. Break the cycle. Now is the time to create, to manifest, and to love you as you are to come first in your life. You might have been taught that creativity is something you have to work hard to access, or you may find that finding your life purpose is so difficult that you must search high and low for it. Yet, what you are is within you and wants to come out at every available opportunity. It is more about letting go of the idea that you need to search for your path in the first place. You see, the process of activating your life path is a natural one. The effort is in getting out of the way, not in making something happen. Being yourself becomes easier when you give yourself permission to love, honor, and accept yourself in each and every circumstance. Give the sacred rebel within the opportunity to decide your values, irrespective of whether they meet with general society's acceptance or not. So if these messages have resonated and or if you just like your own personal reading, feel free to write me at my email address, which is josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below. And I am still offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and or subscribe. Thank you to those of you whom have donated. Take care and God bless.